Welcome back to Europa. It is part 20 of my playthrough of Stationeers on Europa. So last time we opened the greenhouse expansion. Look at this, it's all big and greenhousey. And also got the... Can you see it from here? No, you can't. No, because it's over there. Also got the deep core miner resited. So I started work on the ore processing hall, which I'm going to attempt to finish this time. That's actually really annoying, that clicking. I'll fix that at some point, but not now. What I will do now is to put one of these in here, just because I see it's there. And I want to start laying some of this out now. It's pressure is good in here now, temperature is good in here. The thing I'm not sure about is how the water's looking. If the water's looking good, then we'll all be happy. 24 degrees, we've got a couple of litres of water in there and some other stuff, which I frankly need to just get out of there at some point. That's fine. At some point I'll add a purge valve and pump it out. Right, good. Okay, so I don't need the pipe. What I do need is another one of them. Whoops, no, another one of them. There we go. Fantastic. Did that wrong, didn't I? Right, okay, so I'm gonna leave that light there for a minute, but I'm gonna start dismantling bits of this wall while I'm in here. No, that's the wrong tool for the job. Go, and just make it a bit easier to see what's going on. There we go. Right, that's a lot easier. Now I can see where that growing light needs to end up. Now obviously I've got to run that cable across the ceiling. I get that back as green for a reason, didn't I? So those are not great ones to plant yet, but at least they're in the right place. I'm going to let that potato grow just because food is always a bit of a challenge on this one. Right, and head on outside, I guess. How's the food and water? It's passable. It's as good as it's going to get. It's going to get cracking on that ore haul. Throw that in there so it's handy. Right. Okay, so last time, okay, so I can see it. Last time, no, I can't see it. I'm going to have to go out there. We got a decent start, but I need to do a quick inventory of what we need out there.
Jetpack on. Jetpack on.
Okay. So we definitely need to close some of these in, and those are steel frames, I believe. Let's just double check that. Yes. Okay, so we need 6 steel sheets to finish this bit. We then need to build another layer on top, which is 5. Yes, so each layer is going to be 10 plus 6, so it's 16 for that, and then the base is 3 by 5. So I'm going to need 31 walls. I'm going to need 37 iron sheets. May as well use the door. Right, in the meantime, that's chuntering away. That's good. There's a bit of stray ore there. I should probably come up with some cunning way to reroute stuff in, but that'll work for now. Okay, good. Let's go and see what we can do then. Right, come on, open, 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 open. Right, how much steel, if any, have I got? 9G in there, none in there, 7 in there. That is not going to be enough. Have I got any in here? No, I have not. No, I absolutely have not. Okay, so I'm going to have to actually make some. Okay, good news is we've got quite a lot of coal and that's been holding fairly steady. I'm going to add that 26 to this. Oh, it did actually run. Add that into there. I thought it was holding more steady than it appears to be. I'm slightly nervous now to use up coal that we might need to keep the power on. Okay, right. Well, I may as well start on some walls anyway. Or actually, I may as well start on steel sheets because I know I need them. So let's just. That'll make 18 of them. I needed about twice that. In fact, I needed, 37, so not slightly more than twice that, but that's a start, right. Let's see what I've actually got in amongst the stuff that came out. What I'm hoping is that the deep core miner has actually already pulled enough material. Need to put some floor stuff on here. This is bumpy. Has actually already pulled enough material for me to be able to make some sensible amount of steel. I'm not sure it has, but maybe. Okay, there's a 50 iron there. I think that's all there is in terms of iron. I need to tweak the centrifuge code. I realised it's it's going to leave iron in there because iron's always the last thing to get ejected. That's fine, I'll fix that in a minute. But in the meantime, if I were to do 48 and half of that 24, there we go. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. There we are. That should make me. Is that right? That's not right, is it? I'm an idiot. I needed 16. 48 and 16. I thought I had a 16. That was an 18. It was close enough. Anyway, never mind. Let's grab that. Let's do that. And go. Coal. There we go. 16 and 48. That's better. That works. So that should give me a 64. Around this side, I don't think I can even get in there. Oh, that's still got stuff in it, hasn't it? Okay. Right. I think that's less important than what I'm doing at the moment, so I'm going to eject that. I'm going to turn that. Whoops, turn that to 1. I'm going to just do that so that we make sure it initialized correctly because I was a bit slow on the draw there. Right, there we go. And I'm going to let it take some fuel. Assuming we've got some fuel for it to take, let's hope so.
Power low.
Kind of looks like probably not actually. I think we need some more volatiles, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay, we need to do a proper renewable source of volatiles, but for now should be enough. Keep me going. Right. Okay, how's this looking? Those two may as well be dumped in here for safety's sake. There we go. Right, so we've got a reasonable collection of this stuff building up already, which is good. Right, is this pressurising now? Have we still got no fuel? No, still not pressurising. We've burnt it all. That's still got 23 in it. That doesn't seem right. I know it heats up, but I thought it started to melt the ice away. Maybe I'm wrong. It's got a lot of water in it. Oh, that's fine, that's just picking up from that pipe there. Because that's open, so that's fine. A little bit of liquid nitrogen building up in there. Why is that not...
Jetpack on.
I kind of expected that that would be coming through there. That's 100% oxygen. Oh, that's the world that was picking up. Right, where's the pipe network that connects in there? That one. Okay, that's nearly all nitrogen. Why is that not just... Or is it emptying? No, that is emptying. Okay. So that should be coming through here. Into there and through here. Right, okay, that's now at least registering. It's got some volatiles in there. That's a good start. Concerned about the pressure on that pipe though. That's starting to look dangerously high. No, it's coming down again now. Okay, that's good. Right, okay, we're good. I think that just needed to filter through. Thought I had put too much in. That's always a little bit scary. Right, and then hopefully that's now coming through there. Okay, that's fine. It's working. Which means this should start. Yes, that's starting to pressurise now. Okay, that's good. That's a relief. I thought it had all gone a bit wrong. Right, so I think I'm going to let that dissipate some pressure before I put any more in, because that was a bit hardcore. Yeah, I think I probably put too much in one go, basically. Right, okay, let's not waste any more time on that. There's things we could usefully be doing inside. Well, guess we've got a few steel sheets here then. That's good. That was the 18 I expected. Now the other thing I want to start thinking about is if I can make some IC chips. What am I lacking? Gold. I'm always lacking gold, aren't I? Okay, That's fine. I've probably got some pulled out the ground actually, so that's
Power
50
critical.
gold there. Why am I not just smelt that? There we go. Right. There's some in there as well. Okay.
Hunger caution.
So let's go and weld up the bit that I can out here. Okay, 23 gold left there. Whoa, it's flying. That was very good. Right, okay, that's good. Right, let's see about getting a roof on here then, in that case. How's this coming along? Is it pressurising? Really, really slowly. At least it's going in the right direction. Right, the gas fuel generator seems to be idle. Not sure whether that's because it can't. No, it would be flicking on if it was trying to trigger. Okay. Right. That's going to take ages to get to a sensible pressure, I suspect. Right, we still haven't even got enough gold there to make one of those, but we... no, I've only got enough to make one anyway because of the steel and the electrum requirements. Okay, I was starting to think about setting up the alert system for the base because it's starting to get quite sprawling now, and I thought if I can make enough chips that would be a smart thing to do, but I'm not sure I'm quite ready for that yet. I'm also not sure where I'm going to put it when I do. May need to go down, in which case I've got to decide whether I want it in a pressurised or an unpressurised area. Doesn't hugely matter, but clean that up. Coal's going down, but not at too alarming a rate. Okay, well I think I might as well in that case eject what's in here, get the steel. Just put that back in there. That is not much copper, is it? You can have that bit as well. Go. It's not a lot of steel, but we'll take what we've got. Allow me to start building the walls. I can't remember what style I used out there. That's not very good, is it? Okay, I'm going to go for the flat wall style. I think I did that because of the closeness to the drill, which then obviously never worked anyway. And that's also something that needs to be fixed. I need to fill that hole in before I fall in it. Might do a quick temporary fix on that while I'm going out next. Actually, I've got some wall there, just put some wall across it. that was actually nearly finished. Let's put that in there for now. Right, there we go. Get that in there. Turn that off. Turn that off. Right, okay. How's the battery doing? That one's more charged than this one. Let's switch it out. Okay. Let's see if I've got any steel by the time I've done this. Would be nice. Right, I'm just going to put half as much in this time. I think that was too much last time. Ah, nice, some steel. Perfect. Now, let's notch that up there. And switch these two out, and throw that in there, and throw that in there. Oh, for a second I thought that was going to make electrum straight away, but it didn't. Pressure's just a little bit too high, but actually not very much. It might actually work. May not, but I think it might just hit the right pressure and temperature. Yes. Bonus electrum. Nice. Right, okay. Potentially even make some more if I've got enough. So I've got 23 there, I've got 2, 3, 6, any advance on 6, 9. Right, okay, great. Let's half that. And 1, whoops, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Find the rest of that in a minute, but let's just see if I can get this made quickly. May have cooled down too much, but it's worth a go. Yes. Fantastic. Double bonus electrum. Okay, that's good. Run out of space, but that's still good. Right, okay. In fact, I'm going to switch that down to off now. Right. Let's close that door. There's no point in having this to keep everything together if I don't actually keep the door shut. Get to work. What style was that? Let's fly over and look. Yeah, it was large panel. Right, okay. Go. Let's put this one above the door there. Doesn't really matter. I haven't got enough either way, but you know, it's a nice idea. Okay. Now I'm also just going to put that there. And I'm going to put, there we go, just close that up. That'll just stop any accidents. Well, maybe not stop, but slightly reduce the severity of any accidents. Okay, that's starting to come together. Good. Right, that's turned off, that's cooling down. Okay, we're all good. All good. How much gas have we got in there? Very little. Okay, reasonable amount in there. Good. Right, okay. so the electrum can go in there. Steel can go in here. Right, so that was 9 out of 31, I think. So I need 22 more. There's 2 on one side, plus 5, plus... maybe that was 8. I thought that was 9. That must have been 9. Right. No, it was 7. That's why I'm getting confused. So that was 7 out of 31. So I still need... Is that right? Was that 7?
Hydration critical.
Yes, I need 23. See if I can do this before I start dying of thirst. Have I got plastic sheets? Yes, I have. Great. I'll take those. They can go in there. I've got a couple of glass sheets. So just thinking I might put a glass panel in the ceiling. Not for any particular reason. I just thought it might look nice. Okay, so if we're going to put a glass panel in the ceiling, it will be at least the middle 3. So either 3 or 5, depending on which way I decide to do it. So in terms of steel sheets, I'm going to need another 13. Yes, 13 and a glass sheet. That should do the job. Actually, let's do the glass first. Oh no, I can't do the glass first because there's no silicone, but there is some silicone there, so that can go in there. One of them. 13 of them. That should take me up to 18 in total. I'm clearly also going to need some lights in there.
Power low.
Let's do 4. And I'm sure I'm going to need loads of cable. Whilst that's doing its thing, let's switch that battery out. Probably going to die in a minute of, or start dying in a minute of lack of water. Don't really want to just leave this thing churning. How much is in there? Yeah, that's going to waste an awful lot of my copper if I do that. That'll do for now. Right, let's duck in here. I mean, of course, I could also... Whoops, that was not what I meant to do. that. Throw that in there. Eat the last of that. Okay, and I've got one of those left. Right. Ah, that will create potato seed. Thank you very much. Very helpful. Smash. Right. Whilst I'm in here, shut my helmet, otherwise I'll probably forget in a minute. Let's split half of those. Let's grab that. See if I can fix this a bit better. Right, let's get the... Let's try and just get this done right. Whoops. Okay. Okay, so where am I going to run? Probably it's going to have to branch from there. It's a little bit ugly. I'll see if I can just put it across that way, and then there we go, into the frame, and then along here. Because obviously what I want to do is move the grow light onto the roof. Don't quite understand why that's not gone yellow. That's strange. That's really strange. Okay, well it has done it. Right, okay. Right, so I'm going to put the first one, I'm probably actually going to put the first one there, so let's... move that there. My waste tank is getting a little on the full side, isn't it? How are we doing in here? We could do with a little bit more CO2 would probably be helpful for those plants. Also, there's still pollutant in here, which I had not appreciated. So let's turn that on. See if that's got any. Yes, it has. Right, okay, that's good. Let's just double check there's nothing more serious in there than CO2, 17 degrees. Amazing. Okay. Right, let's bump the pressure up to 94 and the CO2 up to 24%. Great. Now, what I want to do is to put the grow light up there. That worries me that that's at 99% damaged. Put the grow light on the roof. Probably most efficiently placed above here. So let's see what I can do. Maybe there would work actually. Not quite sure what the radius of these things is. Oh, well, that's blocking where I want to run the main. So let's put it. Let's turn it round that way. Put it there. And then just need... Oh, actually I might as well just... I can easily enough make them into white ones later on by just combining them with the other stack I've already got. I hadn't noticed I had that. There we go. Right, okay, great. And then I should be able to dismantle this monstrosity. Fantastic. so that's all counting as in light. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Connected the pipes, yep. Right, okay, I think I'm going to risk planting a soybean in there and a potato in there. And then I might just... oh, that's fine, that'll turn on in a few ticks anyway. Right, good. Okay, that's at least improved the number of crops we've got growing. So I shall get outside, get on with it. Do I need anything else while I'm going out? Probably not. May as well take some of these. Oh, there's no more room. Okay, fair enough. Well, that can stay then. Right. Churn through there. Okay, let's try and get this place finished. I've just realised that the flat walls are not the ones I'm going to need if I'm going to put windows in the roof. I needed normal walls, never mind. We'll worry about that in a minute.
Jetpack on.
Close this up here. Oops. Right. Come on. That's it. Thank you. Nearly. Come on. Last one there. Oh, I've run out of steel sheets. I miscounted, didn't I? Right, okay. Well, we're getting there. At least it's relatively enclosed space now. Take some of these ice bits off the floor. Right. Okay. So I'm not quite there. I need another steel sheet for that one. I'm not sure how I managed to miscount that. Anyway, I need one more steel sheet for that one, and I need 5 normal flat walls. Actually, while I'm out here, just keeping that door closed so that if we have another storm, I can actually see what I'm doing.
Jetpack low.
Okay, fair point. I probably should have used the exhaust for that, the waste tank to power that, but there we go. Actually, this would be a better position, wouldn't it, rather than right at the very end. So let's move that one in a minute. Let's put that there. And let's where's the drill gone? There it is. here before I run out of jetpack power. Turn that off, because it really is very low, actually. Do that because it's slightly more. Right, now, oh, this is almost impossible to see. Yes, jetpack is indeed low. Right, no, other way, come on. Right, now if I run this across here, it will be on the gap between the windows. So let's get that corner in there.
Hunger critical.
Gonna run out of cable, aren't I? Of course I am. There, one in there. One in there. Yep, I am going to run out of cable. Okay, well, it's a start.
Jetpack critical.
Wow, that used nearly all of my remaining jetpack as well. That wasn't too good, was it? Right, okay. Has that done its thing? Yes, it has. Right, I'll take... some more in there. That didn't start. Oh no, it did start. It just didn't do the sound. Right, okay.
Jetpack low. Jetpack critical.
Yes, I know, I know. Right, let's swap that for there. That's a start. These filters are fine. Right, I forgot we had a trader on the pad. That freaked me out slightly for a second. Right, so I need one more steel sheet, and I need... some walls. 4 of them. And I'm going to need some more cable. Alright, one more. 5 of them. I said 4, but I meant 5. Can't count really, I promise. Much copper's left in here. Okay, right, let's try and get this finished.
Jetpack low. Jetpack critical.
I think I probably didn't leave that long enough to empty, did I? Maybe it's fine.
Power low.
It's all going well now. Right, okay, here we go. Let's get this done. So I'm going to put that. Can I do this without my jetpack? Yes, I can because of low gravity. Nice. Okay, that didn't work so well. That worked, right, okay. And then, whoops. No, okay, that's a bit more difficult. No, it's doable though. Just need to line up right. Okay. go. No, come on.
Jetpack on.
Apparently I can't do it even... No! Even when I have got a jetpack. No, come on. Seriously, this is not fun. Thank you. Right, this is now an enclosed space, which is good. We like enclosed spaces. Things in enclosed spaces don't get destroyed so easily.
Jetpack low. Jetpack on. Jetpack on.
Right, there we go. Tackle the rest from ground level. And yep, we'll have that way round. Then we've got cable down at floor level as well. Okay, and then it should be a simple case of connecting that. I've run out of cable, but you know, in principle, across there, we should be in business. There we go. One ore processing hall. How's that looking on pressure? Yep, nice and low again. Get in there. Right, so need a little bit more cable, not too much. Switch some of this equipment back so I can actually find it when I need it. Those in there. Switch the battery. Gonna need to go and eat something again in a minute, but before I do, let's should be plenty of cable. Good. Right, okay, let's get in here and eat something. Might as well drink something while I'm in here as well.
Hunger caution.
Yeah, I mean, it's hardly sorted me right out, but that's a start. Right, okay, well that's good. We could actually harvest and replant that potato now. And I've got some rice, although rice is not as easy as potato. So let's, yeah, if I grab, right, and then I want to reconfigure the hydroponics a bit, so we'll take that one and we'll put it, now let's think actually. I mean, I could just stick it on there for a minute, but if that's where the grow light is, then logically it makes sense to have a block. So I might put 9 plants into there. I think that should work. That's now ready to go. Actually, I could make some more hydroponics trays now, couldn't I? So we'll plant one of those in there. That's thriving. Good, good. Put one in there, turn that on, shut that, turn that on, and we'll cook ourselves a potato. Ding! Your potato is ready. Oh yeah, I just shut my helmet instead of opening it. Right, ate the whole potato, but I'm now 91% full. That is excellent. So I've got a couple of seeds left there. Okay. I'm going to let these finish growing and then I'm going to move them over here as well. And just try and tidy some of this up. Actually, I could probably move, once that one comes out, I'll move these pipes down a bit because that light is actually not centered in that middle of that panel, is it? So I think it will be fine across that and probably 2 small grid squares of that one. Right, anyway. Oh, I left the liquid pipes in my pockets. Drop that. Okay, so the next thing to think about is we are going to want to do some sorting and stacking and general tidying up. The easiest way to do that is with a refrigerated vending machine because it's got a stacker inside it. But I think we are a long way away from having the materials we need for that. Yeah, we need lots more electrum. Actually, that's the main problem. Bit of steel, but a lot of electrum and a little bit of gold. Okay. That will be the next thing to do and get that ore hall actually doing some processing for me rather than just sat there. But for now, let's go and at least get the lights connected up. Go, connect that on there. There we are. Lovely. Try not to kick them all out the door. Right, I mean obviously this lot needs stacking, but I'd rather have it all loose inside a confined space like this than blowing around in a storm. Go. So the logical thing to do is to have these going into a refrigerated vending machine where they can stack. And then from there I can just draw them off. Obviously later can automate that much more fully. Oops. Right. I thought I'd seen some more silver somewhere. There we go. Is that maybe... Oh no, there we go. That'll stack there. There we go. Right, I'm going to keep the 50 stack out here, 50 stack of coal out here for making steel. We've got 102 iron, so nearly enough. But I do want to check the code on this. Which is connected where, I can't remember. Yeah, I literally have no idea where I connected that. I'll have to find it, won't I? Right. Yeah, the problem is that iron's always the last thing to eject, so if you've got less than 50 iron, it stays in the centrifuge. I realised that was an issue with the code. Let's put that in there. How's this looking? That's got 31, that's actually pretty good. Thinking about putting a longer chute on there so I can pre-stack it with more, but we're okay for the moment. Right, now where did I put that? I put it here, that's the... Yeah, that's the centrifuge controller. Right, okay. So, did that ever get labelled? No, let's label that. I'm going to grab that out of there. I'm going to stick it into that one. I'm going to... Oops. I'm going to get something to see screen. I'm going to import it, make sure we've got the right one. Right, so... I'm going to update it from this. Make sure we've got the latest. And then I think the only change I did was to make that number 0, and I think that worked. I think that will work. Yeah, I think that's the only change I needed. I figured this out on one of my debug worlds. Actually, it needed a slight change to it. Right, well, we'll find out, I guess. I don't know whether that's going to eject any of them because I don't know how much is in each one, but once they hit the threshold, hopefully they'll eject down to 0 rather than down to 50, so I should get quite a bit of extra iron coming through, which is handy because next thing I really want to do is build a whole load of hydroponics trays, and I don't think I have any iron there at all. I don't think I have any iron there. Have I got any in there? No, there's nothing in that. And there's none. Oh, it's 8.5. Not very much in there. Okay. Seeds are not that useful on Europa. Right. I need more iron. I can't really do much else without more iron. Let's see whether I can persuade that to eject the rest of them.
Power low.
Oh, exactly the same time that I pressed the button. Right, has that generated additional iron? Not yet. Sadly not.
Filter low.
7 in there. It's very difficult to see how much is in these. Get the angle right, and they don't show from a distance either. Oh, there we go. Let's do something. Right, there we go. Yeah, you see the 67 iron in there from previously because it was running until it ejected until it hit 50, and the 50 that was left was the iron, because it ejects from the bottom of this list upwards, basically, which I'm assuming is some internal sort order for what the different elements are. So well, let's actually watch this one eject and make sure it does eject all of the iron, and more fundamentally make sure it actually closes again when it's finished. Yeah, you see they come off the bottom of that list. And the iron took 50, right, there we go. Now the question is, will it realise it's finished and No, I might need to make that number 1 instead of 0 then, mightn't I? Because it looks like it hasn't figured out it needs to close itself up. Whoops.
Jetpack on.
Oh, can't get the angle right. Okay, well, never mind. In the meantime, at least that means we should have some fresh iron in here. There we go. That'll get me going for now. I really need to get into a state where... hang on, how much have we got in here? That leaves 100. Yeah. Need to get into a state where I'm not using the arc furnace for smelting. It's not exactly the most efficient solution. It'll do for now. Right, there we go. Why don't you sit there? Oh, there's 34 ore. Of gold ore in there. Huh. Well, we'll take that as well. And apparently a 34 stack. Right, okay. All sorts of gubbins floating around in here. Right, let's put that there. And eject that. Grab that. Come on, you can go over here. How much is in there? 31 still. Okay, that seems to be holding up alright now. Get back in the corner. Right. Hydroponic tray, that'll make 2 more anyway, and then we can make 5 more there. That gives me another 7. So that should be a decent starting point anyway. There's already 4 in there left now after the explosion of earlier. Oops, there we go. Clicked too madly then. Right. Okay, and then the other thing I need to do really is get some flooring down, tripping over everything, but there we go. So temperature in here is not too bad, it's -4. How much fuel have we managed to make? Not too bad, actually. Not too bad. It's very cold fuel, so it should be quite efficient. So, right, let's change this while I'm thinking about it. Make this into a 1. There. Of course, it can never be less than 0. Right. So hopefully if I can get this sorted, then that'll actually deal with the food issues. That's looking a bit better, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna move that cross pipe through here actually. So that's ready. It's growing poorly towards seeding. Well, I'm going to let it seed. Those should all be connected to water for now. It's 27 degrees. That's fine. Slightly confused as to why. Oh yeah, of course, no, this end run is not yet connected. Right, okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a might have to do a temporary fix on this unless there's any pipes left in there. No, there are not. Okay, right, that's better. Right, so that's now watered. Okay, that's plenty of growing space. Let's put the other soybean in there. And I'm going to get some corn into these as well. Let's put that under these two here and here. Hope for the best, really. Otherwise I'm hoping for a seed trader at some point. I'm going to let that finish doing its thing and turning into seeds, and that'll give me quite a few rice seeds. I'm not going to plant more rice directly in there. I want this ultimately to end up being a block of one crop, probably potatoes, and then I'll probably do a block of, well, I really like some tomato seeds because you can keep harvesting them, but see if I can manage to get some. Anyway, that's a start. So we'll get a drink while I'm in here. Let's turn that off. I'll switch out that battery. Okay, that's looking fine. What's the battery like in there? 41. It's not great, is it? 17. That's definitely worse. 39. And 5. Okay, well, in that case, you can go in there, and you can go in there, and get turned off. Right, I need to get outside and sort my suit battery out then. That's what I should have done, is just take that one from there. Anyway, never mind. Done now. Switch that across there. Switch that one, that's the next lowest. There we go. Close all of that. Right, good. Okay. So, some progress so far. I think we're getting towards probably what we've got time for this time, but definitely some progress. The ore processing hall is at least structurally there. Needs quite a bit more work to make it functionally useful. We're going to need to put some sorters and stackers and everything else in there, and vending machines, but for now I think that's a decent starting point. And we've managed to expand the growing area, which is obviously fantastic news. It could grow some wheat actually. Right, let's do that. I'll put that to go through there because wheat will be useful later for making bread. Right. So before we call it a day on this episode, I am just going to do a couple of things. The first thing I'm going to do is switch that, get rid of that annoying warning icon. check those. I've got, yeah, that's all fine. Turn that off. That's done its thing, I think. Yep. Make sure that's turned off and that's turned off. See how much ore we've got in here. Oh, it's getting there, isn't it? No more since last time. Just check none of these are stuck on the open state.
Jetpack on.
Right, that must be coming towards opening. That's 55, 56, 67, 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, 91. So that's nearly there. Oh, can't get the... There we go. No. Ah! So annoying. There we go. Yeah. This is the one that gets least used anyway. Okay. Right, actually, meteor munchies. Do I need those 2 cereal bars? I think I'm going to actually ask him to leave now, and this ship repair package has got a bunch of stuff that I'm not really ready to supply in the quantities that he wants, so I'm going to ask him to leave because I need a seed trader next. Yeah. See you later, Meteor Munchies boy. Right, so there's nothing on there. Let's flick that around, see what I can find. Oh, thought I saw something, but then it disappeared. Planetary pebbles. I don't really want planetary pebbles. That's going to be a rock, I'm guessing. Oh, that is a terrible lock, isn't it? That's not much better. Oops, didn't mean to go quite as far as that. That's slightly better, but not much. Oh, look at that, almost perfect. By complete chance. Right, let's interrogate him. I might as well let him come down and see what he's got, but I don't think it's going to be anything massively useful. Yes, you may land. Yeah, that's what I thought. Not hugely useful. I mean, it's not unuseful in a way, but yeah, you want food. I want food as well. You can go. You are not what I'm looking for. Right. Is there anyone else out there? I guess not for the moment. Just Just have to wait for him to leave range. Okay. Well, might as well save some power then. Sooner or later I'll get a seed trader. Behold the gloriousness. To be fair, this will make it somewhat easier to get the amount of electrum I need, won't it? Is there more silver? You got more silver? Yes. Still not a lot of silver coming out of that ground. I don't think I'm missing any other, am I? No. No, okay. Okay, well that's another 24 electrum, so that's a start. Okay. Let's allow it to have a little bit of gas. Doesn't need too much to make electrum anyway. If any more silver comes through whilst that's cooking, that would be amazing, but I don't think it's going to. Right, we've got much more iron now anyway, that's good. Not much to do with that uranium, so I'll think about whether I just bin that. Yeah, that's too hot. You can turn off there, thank you very much. Actually, it's not, it's too hot, it's too high pressure. Interesting idea. If I grab that, and then I use that being on to see if I can smelt that through. Yes, that is enough to make an ingot. Great, well that saves some work. That'll be some more hydroponics trays then. Right, I just need that to come down. That should make some nicely. But I might just dump some of the hot gas. What temperature is that? Oh, I forgot to turn my tablet off, didn't I? Right. Switch those over. Right, now we'll try again. What temperature is that? 97 degrees. Mostly pollutant and CO2. Okay, I might need to start dumping. Is there a... Oh yeah, there is, that's fine. I was just thinking the pollutant may get cold enough to start to freeze, but it's quite some way off. That's good, and we've still got quite a lot of gas there, which is still very, very cold, which is how we like it, as long as it doesn't get too much colder and freeze the volatiles. Okay, good. Flick that off actually, couldn't I? At least give me the ability to use that to melt some other stuff should I wish. Right. Okay, so I think that's probably getting pretty close to all we have time for. I am going to just do a quick tidy up. Which is going to involve printing 5 more hydroponic trays. Yeah. Turning things off that I know I don't need. Making sure I've changed out my suit battery. All those things that mean I don't have to do them at the start of the next episode. And then I think that is probably it for today. So I'm getting towards having what I need to here we go. Fix up that room. I need 80 electrum and I'm at 48. Yeah, I'm definitely going in the right direction, but I'm not there yet. I'm going to need some liquid pipes. There we go. Just a couple, which is good because I've only got enough to make a couple. That can go off. That can go there. That's all off, all off, all off. Right. Okay, good stuff. Well, I'm going to quickly go and just install these, and then that will do for this episode. The greenhouse is definitely starting to... oh, some more CO2 came in just as I was looking around. That's always good. Right, so... let's connect that like that. Right. So I think if I put one there, that should be connected. And once I've harvested that one, and that one, I'm going to put those across here, so I'm going to need 2 more there, and then that means 2 more to start the next zone up here. Right, so I'll just put them over there. Probably by the next episode I'll have forgotten exactly what I was trying to do with these, but you know, it's going in the right general direction. Soy is growing moderately well. Potato is thriving. Both of them are thriving. Ah, rice seeds, good. And rice seeds, amazing. Right, well in that case I'm ready to harvest those. 1, 2, 3. Let's put that in there for a minute, just get it out of the way. Right, so a little bit of quick tidy up here. So I'm going to take that pipe out of there, I'm going to take that pipe out of there, I'm going to take that pipe out of there. I'm going to and it is wrench. I thought it was wrench, but then it didn't seem to want to deconstruct for me. There we go. And those ones there, go in there, and there. And I guess we'll just stick in an extra bit of pipe that way, just for good measure. Go. Right, good. Okay, so as long as I've connected that up right, all of these should show us having water. Looks good. Both of these, yep, perfect, okay. So that should now all be available for planting space. It just then becomes a question of what I want to put in it. I'm not sure whether that's close enough, but I might try growing some rice at this end. Yeah, it says it's thriving, I'll take it. Right. Looks a bit pathetic at the moment because we've got quite a few plants still need to grow, but That's thriving towards seeding, so that's hopeful. That one's thriving towards fruiting. And that one's moderately well. And that one's thriving. Right, okay, good. So hopefully I've got a bit of rice there that I could eat. I probably should have made a fridge, and I'll probably forget to do that next time, but there we go. Anyway, I think that is all we've got time for. I hope you enjoyed that. That was episode 20. So I hope you will join me on episode 21. As always, if you have enjoyed it, I'd love it if you would subscribe and tell your friends and tell your enemies if you didn't like it. Generally, if you've got comments, leave them in the chat. And I hope to see you on the next episode. That's all for now. And that was very timely, the lights turning out.